Anyway, I cannot tell you how excited I am about our next guest and our next topic. I have a young lady. Her name is Britni Danielle. Beautiful name, Britni. From Clutch Magazine. And she's a journalist. And she has some good news about black missing people. I have a personal story. My grandmother, my father's mother, had two brothers. One brother was here in Chicago, and this was a guy that used to go home, go to work, and I think he was involved in some gambling or something too. But he used to go home and come back. I mean, very predictable. One day, he just disappears off the face of the earth. My grandmother spent money on private investigators because the police did absolutely nothing. And I would say this was back in the 70s, like the early 70s. And I didn't realize it, but it was very distressing. And I also told you about one of our listeners, a very good friend, I love her dearly, Mahaley, who has a very heartbreaking story about one of her children that came up missing. The child was playing in the yard one day and just disappeared. And there are a lot of black children and adults missing. We don't hear anything about them. I'm so sick of hearing about Becca, who had bad behavior and probably had a lot to do with the reason why she's missing. And not to be harsh, because it's horrible on any family and nobody. But why are they always blonde hair and blue eyed? Why is it, some little doe-eyed child from Florida or whatever? They never have these stories about our black children and our young adults, and who are sometimes runaways, and also elderly people, or anybody. So we have some good news from from Clutch Magazine and from the author of this story, Britni Danielle. Britni, thank you so much. You have such a beautiful name.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Is this great news or what? Tell our listeners what's going on.
I think it's really good news. The TV network, TV1, is adding a new show to their mid-year lineup starting in a couple of weeks on January 18th. They have a show called Find Our Missing, and it focuses on just that finding and highlighting stories relating to black women, men, and children who've come up missing and who have disappeared. And like you mentioned before, for whatever reason, they don't get the amount of media coverage as our white, blonde, blue-haired counterparts.
Right. And one of the things that's so interesting about it, it's like kind of a docudrama, so there's some reenactments and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a 1-hour docudrama, and the host is actually Paisa Murkison from Law and Order.
Oh my God, that makes it even more credible.
Yeah, she's like an award-winning actress.
Yes.
So she'll be hosting the show, and they'll be highlighting several cases that are still open. So they're really using it to try to not only make good television and interesting television, but to also try to find the people who are missing.
I would love that. One of the most disturbing missing person stories that came out of Chicago was the story of Diamond and Tianda Bradley. They were about 13 or 12 and 8. Disappeared off the face of the earth. No one's ever seen them. No one's seen them again. And they looked everywhere. They had, as a matter of fact, private investigators that looked for them as far away as in Morocco, because one of the little girl's parents was of Arab descent. And it was to this day, there are vigils to try to find Diamond and Tianda Bradley. And I imagine that there are so many more young people and middle-aged people, men, women, that come up missing every day. And the heartbreak that brings to a lot of families. Have you ever had an opportunity to talk to anyone, as a journalist at some point, or been involved, written about a case where there's been a missing person? Have you ever?
Yes. There was one recently out of Arizona of a little girl who she went missing, and initially her family was really critical of the media because they felt like they weren't covering the case, but the have been involved, but still, nobody's.
Well, Casey Anthony
she was like a really cute little girl.
Right.
It wasn't like she wasn't appealing to viewers. She was very cute, which shouldn't make a difference, but in TV it does.
Well, Casey Anthony was involved with the disappearance of her child, so what difference does that make?
Right, and that sounds picked up everywhere. Exactly. And this took to throw out a couple of stats. There's about 300,000 minority people who go missing every year. And of that 300,000, 85% of them are black. So we have to hear about those 85% of the 300,000. And the majority of those people who go missing are young girls and women. And they end up, being harmed in some way, being victimized. So we never hear about the countless thousands, like hundreds of thousands of people who go missing because they don't look like the typical or what we call stereotypically American.
That's so disheartening, and I'm going to ask my listeners, 591-1690, if you're going to support this program on TV1, will you watch it? Is this something much needed? And the main thing, will you support it? I think this is a wonderful idea. And when you first heard about it, of course you wrote about it. What jumped out at you about the story, of the fact that TV1 would be doing this?
I think it was just a matter of it being about time, because like you mentioned before, we always hear about, the young teenage Caucasian woman who goes to Aruba and, never makes it back home. We heard about Natalie Holloway for years.
I was obsessed with that story, and I'm still obsessed with it to this day.
Right, and we still hear about her, even though, it's years and years later, but we never hear about the thousands of black women, children, and men who go missing. And I think it's a good way to shed light on the particular problem. And there's also a website who's been doing the work for a really long time called Black and Missing.
Okay.
So you can Google them, and they have lists upon lists of people with details, family members sending in, information about people who are missing, and they try to help find them. So if you really are concerned about it, watch the show, as well as check out the site Black and Missing.
Well, what I have noticed is, because I live right here near the station in the community, and every time I go to the store, there is a new photo and a plea from a family that says missing.
Right.
15-year-old wearing so-and-so and so-and-so. And I'm thinking to myself, what is that family going through? What is it like for a mother to have a 13-year-old girl just come up missing? We had another case in Chicago where there was a young girl that they believe was taken from her home. And the police had to admit a year later that they had botched the investigation and it was some foul play, and that they did not follow the leads that were there. For example, there was a guy that used to live in the apartment building where the little girl lived also, and he disappeared after the disappearance of this little girl. They don't even have a body. And we had the family in our studios, and it's the most heartbreaking thing. And they also featured it on America's Most Wanted, or as a missing child case. But I think this is a wonderful idea. Just the fact that you were willing to come on WVON and tell us about blackandmissing.com and the TV1. Now, do you have any particulars about when the first show airs, or has it aired already? Britni?
The first episode, the series premieres on January 18th.
Okay.
And I'm not exactly sure of the time, but
we'll check our listings. We'll check. Yeah,
TV1 has been doing a really good job of programming also. So just highlight, they have Unsung, they have Life After. They've been doing a really good job of original programming. So I would support the show.
Let's talk about Unsung and Life After. Are they the most addictive things ever?
They are. They are. And it's really like, oh my God, did you see Vesta? They had the one about Vesta.
Oh yeah, they just found out that she died of an enlarged heart too. Did you hear about that? Yeah, that's such a shame. But the stories get better and better and better. And about a couple of years ago, my former co-host and I, we had a relationship with TV1, and what they would do is they would send us the advanced copies of the unsung program, and then we would get the people on that they were talking about. It was like the best part of my broadcast career, I'm telling you. It was fabulous.
Right.
It was fabulous. I love the one on the Weather Girls. I love that. Love it. Well, anyway, Britni, keep up the good work, and want to continue our relationship with you and Clutch Magazine. And if there's anything I can ever do or WVON can do to help you, please feel free to get in touch. And I want you to have a happy New Year.
Thank you. You guys have a happy New Year, too.
Thank you.